Hi, this is the Cora Stack here, Dr. Stack. I just want to show my my lovely followers and supporters in this network a really happy, calm, peaceful weekend, and to thank them most sincerely for their support. I mean, when I started off this YouTube station, I never realised I'd be, in a Supreme Court, a battle in the Supreme Court about, how people like me and others are shut down allegedly in constitutional challenges, and how that happens, sequentially, and what kind of techniques and strategies are used to shut them down. And it was very clever. Willie was extremely clever. You'd want to be a bit of a genius to figure it out. In fairness, that was extremely clever. But I mean, if you're good at sequencing and you're prepared to open the books and learn all about doctrines and techniques, and really constitutional law is very structured and mathematical. So it's just it wasn't a piece of cake for me, but it was, it wasn't. It wasn't as hard as firm as last year, we put it like that. But yeah, all alleged, and of course it's a different ballgame when you're in the Supreme Court and you have to, put an argument forward that meets a threshold, and you may have right on your side, but you have to, produce a series of arguments which is. Convinces the courts that you meet the threshold that they require. So that's different from mathematical proof, because there's a bit of subjectivity there, and there's case law, and there's a lot of things that come into how the Supreme Court would decide whether your case meets a particular threshold for determination any of the questions that it is examining. So that's really the challenge that we're facing. But at the moment, I'm on hold. I'm adjourned for the moment, but still reading my constitutional law books and finding bits and pieces that are of interest. And you'll always pick up something from a book on constitutional law if you read it, or you'll get something from somewhere. But for the moment, we're just, my case is adjourned in both courts, and there's another case that's been looked at the moment, and following the determination of that case, then my case, there's a sequential issue which really has to be determined in that case first. So I can see why it's being done this way. I mean, if I was them, I would have to do it the same way, based on sequencing, which is important in this area of law. We're wishing the previous case the very, very best, and but our own case has 4 questions, and each of them, I think, are with the right argument, I think could be successful. But that's a big ask. We've done a lot of research, and I know my stuff inside out, and I think I have. We have the winning of the case. We believe right on our side, but have we might on our side at the moment? I don't think so. So that often is the differentiating between winning and losing. And might, even if you're right, and nobody is fully right, but we believe.